An interesting new Honda Civic, an important SUV from Lexus, and a tiny new Chevy. We've got all that and more coming up on Motor Money. Welcome to day 2 of the New York International Auto Show Fools. I'm Rex Moore, joined by our senior auto specialist, John Rosevear. And John, we're going to kick things off with this rather garish looking vehicle behind us, but it's really a quite interesting brand new Honda Civic.
Honda surprised us late yesterday, a little too late to include in our day 1 report, with an all-new Honda Civic. They're calling it a concept. That probably explains the lime green paint. It certainly explains they haven't shown us the interior. It's probably not done, but this is a preview of the Honda that they will be shipping to dealers this fall. It's all new. It's much sportier looking than the current Honda. What has happened in the compact car space is not so much that Honda has slipped, but a lot of its competitors have really raised their game. So now Honda's raising its game. They've always offered a dependable, practical, comfortable package in the Civic, but now they're offering a lot more style and some performance to go with it. This will come in coupe, sedan, and a new what Honda calls a 5-door, a 4-door hatchback version. They're offering it with a 4-cylinder engine as well as a turbo 4-cylinder that'll be mated to a choice of 6-speed manual or a new continuously variable transmission that they promise will be more sporty than the outgoing model.
And this is a concept, and you say we can't go inside of it, and you had a great explanation for why they were calling this a concept.
I think the interior's not done. We actually saw this last year with another Honda product, an Acura actually, where they showed us the concept, which was clearly a finished version of the outside of the car, but they didn't let us look inside because they're still probably tweaking some details and getting it ready for production. But they do say it will be at dealers this fall. This is the new Honda Civic. It might not come in lime green, but this is what it'll look like.
Yesterday we billed as the battle of the luxury brands. We had a brand new Lincoln, we had a new Cadillac, and today we sort of continue the theme, though with an SUV, a really pretty new Lexus vehicle behind us.
Yeah, this is the all-new Lexus RX. Now Lexus is somewhat known for its sedans, but this is their best seller. 3 out of 10 Lexuses ever sold were the RX. This is their 5-passenger SUV. It's somewhat related to the Toyota Highlander. They've sold over 2.1 million of them. This is the all-new version. It's plusher, it gets a little better mileage, it's a little more sophisticated. It's got a lot more grille. It's funny, we heard Cadillac marketing chief Uwe Ellinghaus talk to us yesterday about how a luxury brand needs a point of view. Lexus clearly has a big point of view. Quiet, capable confidence and cosseting luxury. Their point of view, though, now also includes more grille.
Gotta have that grille. We move away now from the world of Lexus luxury to the Chevy stand, and something a little bit removed from luxury, but I kind of like these little Chevy Sparks.
Yeah, this is the smallest model Chevy sells in North America. This is one size below subcompact. This is a mini. This is a mini car. They don't sell a lot of them here. They sold about 40,000 last year. But it's important for GM as a way to bring younger buyers, newer buyers to the brand. So this is the all-new 2016 Chevy Spark. They tell us it's more refined. 1.4-liter 4-cylinder has 16% more horsepower. And even in this, the lowest tier Chevy model, they're offering things like forward collision alert, lane departure warning, blind spot alert, the smart electronics we're seeing in more cars. This is going to ship in Q4, fourth quarter. It should show up at your Chevy dealer. It's made in Korea, but they sell it in about 40 countries around the world. And clearly it's not a significant car here in the sense that something like the Malibu is, but it's important in other places. The Sonic, the subcompact, one size up, outsells it by about 2 to 1. But still, like I said, GM North America Chief Alan Beatty has been saying it brings youthful buyers to the brand, as you can see by some of the really subtle colors they've chosen. There's a lime green one off to this side. There's a purple one here too. Clearly they're pitching this as a youthful car, but it's roomier inside than you think. I am exactly 6 feet tall. I sat in the front seat, I got comfortable, and then I sat in the back seat behind where I'd set the seat, and I had plenty of leg room. Headroom's a little tight, but I didn't have to slouch. So even the mini cars are bigger than you might think inside and better finished.
We've now moved over to the Chrysler stand, and John, what's the big news here?
The big news is that there's no news. It's interesting. All of Fiat Chrysler's brands, save Ferrari, are represented here. Alfa Romeo, Maserati, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, but they have no events scheduled and nothing to debut. And they didn't have much in Detroit either. All they had was a convertible version of the Alpha 4C, which we had already seen, and a new trim line for the Ram pickup. That's all they had in Detroit. The interesting story with Fiat Chrysler is they are spending so much money and effort on new products. They're $2 billion on new Alfa Romeos. There are new Maseratis coming, a slew of new Dodge products, and all, heavily revamped Dodge Dart, new Chryslers, a new minivan. They don't have any of it to show. We're in a lull right now with Fiat Chrysler, and it's interesting. It's a little bit of an awkward state for the company.
So that's a wrap at the second and final day of press days here at the New York International Auto Show. John, thanks for joining us. And Fools, we hope you enjoyed the coverage. We'll see you again next time.